Glad to welcome you back to Baumhowers Victory Grille in Tuscaloosa. Roger Hoover now pleased to be joined by Alabama offensive lineman Wilkin Formby. Roll Tide, Wilkin.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide.
Tuscaloosa native. I think you got some friends and family in the crowd tonight.
A little bit.
Well, we're glad you're with us for Hey Coach. Congratulations to you. You are one of the winners of the Ozzie Newsome Most Improved Freshman Award. What'd you like about spring camp with the Crimson Tide this year?
I just like the opportunity to get more reps, like with the first team, and step into a bigger role as I did this spring, and just like the new changes with the staff and stuff. They welcomed everybody when they first got here and made everybody very comfortable, and I really appreciate that from our coaches.
Yeah, take us back to that time of transition, learning that Coach Saban's retiring, and then getting to know Kalen DeBoer and his new coaching staff.
I mean, at first, everybody was just shocked initially when they found out the news about Coach Saban. And, I mean, everybody came to Alabama to play for Coach Saban, but the coach, Greg Byrne, did a great job, keeping us updated the whole time and keeping us filled in the whole time. And Coach DeBoer and the staff, when they got here, they did a great job, making everybody comfortable and whatnot.
What can you tell us about your new offensive line coach, Chris Kapulovic?
Coach Cap, he's great. He brings great energy to the room, and every time at practice and stuff, he does a great job bringing intensity and just bringing that energy that we need.
How did you see the offensive line get better as spring football went along?
I think that we had a couple of younger guys in roles, and just being able to get reps and grow at certain areas, especially in pass protection and things like that, just getting more comfortable and stuff.
What did it mean to you to be at A-Day and see 72,000 fans in the stands, but also the welcome you guys got for the Walk of Champions was really outstanding?
It was incredible. I mean, being local and being from around here, I feel like it's just even more special. I used to grow up going to that and being a kid and seeing that, and so being able to live it and go through it is incredible.
Really was fun to see. So that was the last thing you did for the Crimson Tide. Let's go back in time just a little bit. Of course, you're from Tuscaloosa, went to Northridge. Did you always grow up an Alabama fan? Was this always your dream?
Yes, sir, it was. It was always my dream. I remember growing up praying for this opportunity and just to be here in this position.
What was the favorite game you attended as a fan?
Alabama versus Tennessee, probably. I remember, A'Shawn Robinson had, a huge sack, and the stadium just went crazy, and, I couldn't even hear. My ears went numb, and I was I thought I went deaf. It was so loud.
That's really, really cool. So, of course, you have that dream of being a Crimson Tide football player. Tell us about the hard work, though, that allowed you to get a scholarship offer ultimately from the University of Alabama.
I mean, there was a lot of hard work that went into it. And I'm very thankful for my parents being able to provide a lot of opportunities for me to be in there, but I had so much support in high school and stuff from coaches and other people being able to pour into me, so I'm just thankful for that.
Who were some of those high school coaches that had a huge impact?
I mean, my high school head coach, Ryan Lawley, was a big impact. I mean, he was only there for my senior year, but he helped me along the way. And then a former strength coach at Alabama, Eric Grantham, he opened up a spot here in Tuscaloosa, and he just taught me the right way to train and how to go about being a successful player on and off the field.
Started to have some success for Northridge. When did you get on Alabama's radar? When did they offer you a scholarship?
They offered me a scholarship at a junior day, so going into my junior year, but they were recruiting me before that. I had camp there my sophomore year and stuff, and so they were recruiting me then, but then they offered me at junior day. Easy
decision after that?
I'll say so. When you're a hometown kid and Alabama comes after you hard, it's hard to say no. I used to hear that all the time, and when I got to experience it, I was yeah, it's hard to say no.
And how about, of course, your grandfather, Rod Wilkin, also played here, so you're another generation that gets to play for the Crimson Tide. How meaningful was that for you?
It's very meaningful. Being able to share that experience with him and playing for two of the greatest coaches ever is awesome. Being able to share that with him.
It's really good to see. So, again, some hard work for you getting ready for this year. And, of course, the fourth quarter program leading into spring football. How important was that for this Crimson Tide football team, especially during a time of transition?
I think, with Coach DeBoer and them coming and them continuing to do the fourth quarter program showed a lot about, just our tradition here at Alabama. And it plays a big part. I mean, it's a lot of mental toughness along with physical toughness that you're going into that. So it's difficult, but you can always look ahead to the things coming forward, like spring ball and summer training and things like that.
Yeah, so that got you ready for spring ball. What can you tell us about the hard work that goes on here during the summer before fall camp begins?
I mean, the summer's good. We have the best strength staff in the nation. It's not comparable to any other program. So just being able to go in there and having confidence in them and how they train and how we train with them and stuff like that, it's you can't compare.
Of course, the NFL draft will be coming up next week. I've been going, or really this week, I've been going on a lot of radio shows. They're all asking me about J.C. Latham, but you got to be teammates with him, be in that offensive line room with him. If NFL teams are interested in J.C., what kind of player would they get?
I would say he's a leader, but he's also he's a freak. Like, he's dominant, and you're not going to come across a lot of players like him. But a lot of things that people don't see in him is off the field. He's a great guy. He's a great leader. He took me in and just taught me how to go about things and stuff. So he really mentored me, and I'm very appreciative of that.
How good can this Alabama offensive line be this year?
Very good, very successful. I mean, we got a lot of guys on the inside coming back, and then we're looking in the transfer portal at Caden Proctor. He's a beast too. So I think that it could be very successful. I think that if we have a big summer and do what we're supposed to do in the offseason, we could be very successful.
We know Alabama can throw the football. How about run the football?
Oh, we could run the football for sure. We have the best backs. We have great running backs who they make us look better than we are, honestly. So that's another part about how successful our offensive line will be is based off how good our running backs are.
Well, we look forward to seeing it. Wilkin, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck to you in the Crimson Tide this year. Roll Tide.
I appreciate that.
Wilkin Formby, ladies and gentlemen. He's our first guest tonight here at Baumhowers Victory Grille.